Hello everyone, it's Felipe here. Welcome back. So Chinese New Year is very near. In fact, it's actually next Tuesday. So I think it's a good time to do a ranking of all the Chinese New Year set Lego has been released in the past 4 years. And because we're focusing on Chinese New Year today, unfortunately the Dragon Ball set will not be part of this ranking. So far, there are a total of 8 sets, and each year Lego released 2 sets. And I ranked all the sets not just based on whether it's a great Lego set, but also how well it represents the Chinese New Year. And without further ado, let's get started. At number 8, we have the story of the Nan set here. I really like the door design. I think it really captured the look of a traditional Chinese house gate. And you also get a very interesting build of the Nan beast. And of course, don't forget the Ox costume minifigure. It settles at number 8 just because if you compare with all that set in this ring, it's just not as rich. And if you take out the Nan beast, it becomes just a oriental looking facade. And at number 7 is this Dragon Dance set. If you rate it as a Lego set in terms of building experience and design, it's probably right at the top just because of this working Dragon Dance mechanism. And at number 6 is the line dance. It really captured the very common celebration during Chinese New Year. And what interesting is, the gate here itself is, follow the same design as the temple fair. So you actually can, combine two sets together, and all this line dance build just brilliant. It lands at 6 just because the building experience in general can be repetitive, and also the stand here is quite simple. If you have built the temple fair already, this part also feel a little bit repetitive as well. And full marks on getting the lion dance celebration absolutely right. At number 5, we have this year Ice Festival set. As a Lego set, this is a really great set. Just how they create the frozen lake, especially for me, the building experience was really good. Like you can also check out my review on more detailed, feedback on this particular set. But as I mentioned in my review, in terms of Chinese New Year celebration, it just lacked the vibe compared to all the other sets, despite being a great Lego set. At number 4 is the Chinese New Year Temple Fair. This set, changed a lot of things because this is the first set in the theme that with no stickers or all the special elements are printed. That was actually a nice surprise when I first built the set. And by including so many minifigures and 4 separate and different festival stands, it really create the busyness of the Chinese New Year celebration. And how can we not mention this fabulous, temple gate? The design of it is absolutely brilliant, at least, from the front. At number 3, we have this year released the Lunar New Year traditions. I think it captures the Chinese New Year vibe very well, having 6 separate scenes describing the tradition that people do during Chinese New Year, and having the God of Fortunes included, just icing on the cake. I mean, once you get to number 3, you probably already have guessed, number 2 or number 1 already. And at number 2 is the Lantern Festival set here. Making it compatible with the module series is just a game changer, and also gave us false hope that each year we're gonna get a modular compatible Chinese New Year set. But unfortunately, by looking at this year release, this is just one-off design, but this set is just so good looking. And of course, at number 1, it has to be the New Year Eve Steamness set, because this is an absolute game changer and set the standard for future releases. And none of us would have expect Lego to release, all these printed food pieces and a working Lazy Susan. And it's okay to have stickers sometimes, and none of us would expect anything without sticker until the later releases. But it really captures the overall family dinner during Chinese New Year's Eve. And on top of that, it also has a great exterior as well. You can actually put in the angle, and it doesn't really look bad at all. And this is my ranking of all the Chinese New Year set released up to today. And do you agree on my ranking, or do you have any specific ranking in mind? Please do leave your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you like this video, be sure to subscribe to my channel for more upcoming videos. And then I'll see you next time, and have a great Chinese New Year.